Hey ladies, it's Jen. Let's chat about skincare while on Accutane. I want to share with you the products that really helped me while I was going through the Accutane journey. I'm still on it now, a month to go. So I wanted to film this for one of my best friends who is starting Accutane, so she would have a resource to see what worked for me. There's tons of options out there. There's tons of videos on YouTube, so feel free to look and see what you can find. But let's kind of start top to bottom. And first of all, with hair, I can't say that I had a big difference in my hair. A little bit drier scalp, like probably noticed a little flakiness here. And if you do experience that, my favorite dandruff shampoo, I actually use this with my kids, is this Biolage Scalp Sync. When they were little, they had Cradle Cap, and I just kept using it. And I use this intermittently on myself too. It's great. Love that. Let's talk body care and then we'll go back to face. My favorite body wash, which I've been using for a long time, even before Accutane, is this Dove Derma Series Dry Skin Relief. I get mine at Target. I want to say it's $11. It's a very nice, creamy, nice lather, unscented. Makes your skin feel soft and hydrated. Love that. You know I love my Cremo for shaving. A nice moisturizing body wash. One thing I did for a while, but I decided it was maybe a little over the top, but I had it around, the Jergens Wet Skin Moisturizer. I was using that on damp skin and then layering extra moisture on top, but probably not necessary. The body lotion that I was using, which I just ran out like a week or so ago, was the CeraVe. It looks like this, but it's got the dark blue cap. The CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. You can actually use that on damp skin too. If you want to do that, just skip the wet skin moisturizer, but that worked great for me. And sometimes I'd use it on damp skin, sometimes just on dry skin. The sooner, it's better if you can seal that moisture in as fast as you can, but anyway, you're not supposed to use any active ingredients like salicylic acid, SA, while you're on Accutane. No retinoids, no actives, vitamin C, any of that. I did continue to use this on my feet. I'd stopped for a while, but y'all know that I love this product, and it helped keep my feet smoother and less dry. Definitely like that. And when my feet would get really dry, I would use this CeraVe healing ointment on top of whatever other moisturizer I'd put on my feet to seal things in. More so at night, because it's more greasy, even though it says it's a non-greasy feel. They lie. It's greasy. But it works well too. And this is nice for at night also. On your hands, if you use this during the day, you're going to be leaving greasy fingerprints all over. But at night, it's great before you go to bed to seal things in. So I think that's it for body. Let's talk just for a sec about eyes and nose. I recommend saline spray for your nostrils if you get dry. I don't love this particular one. It's the Target brand. Sorry, Target. It sprays more than it mists, so not my favorite. I'd recommend trying a different one. And I wear contacts. For eye drops, I like Sustain Ultra here. I will use this one after I take my contacts out at night, or maybe if I wake up and my eyes are feeling dry already, I'll use them before I put my contacts in. The bottle says you're not supposed to use it with contacts. I don't know if it'll turn them pink or what. I never had that problem. I do wear daily disposables, so keep that in mind. When I have my contacts in and I feel dry, I like the Blink and Clean. That works well. And of course, most of these things I get at Target. For lips, your best friend is going to be Aquaphor, and for hands too, feet too, if you want to. You don't really need both the CeraVe ointment and the Aquaphor, but don't get the Aquaphor lip. Get this Aquaphor healing ointment. You get 2 tubes in a box, a little box. I think it's like $5 around there, and I keep them all over. I have them in my purse, in the bathroom, in the kitchen, in the living room. As soon as you don't have anything on your lips, you're going to feel it. They're going to feel dry. So you definitely want to keep this around. The other thing I like either one of these for is right away when I started Accutane, I got really dry in my sinuses. So I didn't do it at first, but now I would say the last couple of months, I take a Q-tip with some ointment on it and rub it in my nose. It looks very sexy. It does. But it helps a lot because you will be so dry. So the other lip treatment I like is this Dr. Dan's Cordy Balm. You can get, my dermatologist office sells it at Twin Ports Derm. Otherwise, you can get it on Amazon also. It's got hydrocortisone in it. So if you're really struggling, I think the Aquaphor feels more moisturizing, but this can help more as a treatment. I mean, you can certainly layer them both. More moisture, not a bad thing. So we've got that there. So when you start, you want to keep with your face. Let's go to face. You want to keep your skincare simple. You want the ingredients to be basic. You want to be very gentle with yourself, gentle with your skin, hydrate. That's the goal. So the skin face wash, spit out the word, CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser. I use this morning and night. This is not enough to take off my makeup on its own. If you don't wear makeup, it might be. I'm not sure if it's enough to remove sunscreen also. It just depends on how tenacious your sunscreen is, but this feels so good. It feels weird at first when you're transitioning, especially if you had oily skin and now you're using hydrating skincare products, but you haven't gotten dry yet. But once you get dry, it's like, oh, so good. I love that. For taking off my makeup at night, I love the CeraVe Clinique Take the Day Off makeup balm. I'm kind of getting to the bottom of this one. So I'll rub that all around, and then if you have a microfiber cloth, these are from Sephora. I don't know. They seem to sell them on and off. It's like a black and a purple set, but you know, you put take the day off balm on, rub things around, then you get this wet with some warm water, squeeze it out, lay it on your face. Oh, so nice. It's super soft. Still be gentle. You don't want to rub too much. Of course, you got to be gentle with your skin, but it does such a nice job of really getting the makeup off. And then the CeraVe is nice for adding a little hydration back into your skin, just kind of that first layer. Now, at the very beginning, before my dryness kind of progressed, I would use the CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion on my face. I didn't like the cream in the tub. It didn't sit well under makeup. And then my sunscreen on top of this. And that would be that. At night, I would just wash and use the CeraVe Skin Renewing Night Cream. And that would be it. So that's a basic great routine. And I'm sorry, I forgot to pull. For most of the time, for sunscreen, I've been using the Elta MD UV Clear, not tinted because I'm so fair, the tint is too dark for me. On top of that, more recently, I do still have a little of that. I had gotten a sample of the Paula's Choice Skin Restoring Moisturizer. And this is really way more moisturizing. This sits a lot better under makeup. The Elta MD UV Clear, I really like it, but with my makeup, it tends to pill for some reason, so the formulas must not be super compatible. But I love it. I love this too. This works a lot better with makeup and is very moisturizing. So for basic skin care, I think that's great. As time moved on and I got drier, I wanted to find ways to add more lightweight layers of hydration. So you can certainly stop there and you don't have to be like high maintenance. But I really found these little boosters helped, and just something to keep in mind if you're getting dry and you want to add some lighter weight hydration underneath. So I just happen to have a sample of this. I don't think it's doing a heck of a lot, but it feels nice. The Moisture Surge Face Spray. I'm just using it because I have it and it's pretty benign formula, not anything too active, but you definitely could skip that. But one thing I really would recommend highly if you want to add a little more moisture is the Clinique Moisture Surge. This is the 72-hour auto replenishing hydrator, and this is, you can see it's kind of like a gel, lightweight gel texture. This is really nice to hydrate your skin underneath and then seal it in with a little heavier moisturizer. I love that. I think that's super helpful. Okay. A few other things I added. I've used Paula's Choice products on and off for years. I think I might have said that already. And I contacted their customer service and told them what I was already using and that I was on Accutane, and did they have suggestions for more products to add. And they did. And I took their suggestions and I've tried the products and I've really liked them. This is the Resist Omega Plus Complex. And I like to mix 1 pump of this with 2 drops of the Boost Moisture Renewal Oil. I didn't have the oil at first, I added it in later. And these together are really lovely to add kind of that oil you're missing and the moisture back into your skin. I do that twice daily. And then for a lighter weight moisturizer underneath, this Paula's Choice Omega Plus Complex Moisturizer. I really like this during the day underneath sunscreen, because it, especially with the Ulta MD UV Clear, it's made for oilier skin, so it's not as moisturizing. So with this underneath, they're both lighter weight products, not greasy, but together they really give you that moisture boost. So that, I really enjoy that too. I think, you know, 2 other products I will mention here. The Paula's Choice Skin Recovery Hydrating Treatment Mask. I tried this at like overnight and it was nice, but I didn't feel like I was in love with it. How I love to use this is in the shower. Like I wash my hair, wash my face, and then put a nice thick layer of this over my face and neck. Then I'll like condition my hair, wash my body, shave, all that, and then rinse this off, and it feels so soothing and nice. You're supposed to leave it on for at least 20 minutes. I'm not in the shower that long, but I still love how it feels. Whether or not it's working miracles, I don't know, but it feels great. And if you're feeling dry, this is really nice. And then last weekend, I was starting to peel around my mouth here, and there were a couple days that I was not going outside. It was snowing. I just knew I wasn't going to be outside at all. So instead of sunscreen, I did my usual daytime skincare, and I put this Clinique Moisture Surge overnight mask on, a nice thick layer, and that totally helped bring me back to more normal skin. So I definitely liked that a lot too. And I think one other thing, I don't think we talked about hands. Basically, I do really like this CeraVe for body. This is what I'm using for body right now. It's enough. If you're flaking or peeling, it might not be, but it's enough for me right now. I actually really like this for hands too. It's lightweight, but it still feels soothing, and so that's good. I don't know, did you see the stickers? Audrey puts ladybug stickers on. And I have another sticker, a heart sticker. This is CeraVe Therapeutic Hand Cream. This is hard to find. I've gotten it on Amazon and I've gotten it at my dermatologist office, but this is really nice because it's lighter weight, not greasy, absorbs lots of great ingredients, and it lasts through a couple hand washings. So on its own, not probably emollient enough, but in between the greasier hand lotions, this is great, and especially if you're trying to get stuff done and not have your hands slip sliding everywhere. At night, I've been liking this Ultra Repair Cream on my hands, a little heavier duty. So I think that's all my favorite skincare products. I hope that wasn't overwhelming. I know it's a lot of stuff, but it has definitely helped me. If you have any questions about any of the products or where to get any of these things, feel free to ask me. I'm happy to chat always, and hope you're doing well. And again, hope you find this helpful. Take care, and I'll talk to you next time. Hey, I just wanted to pop in here for a minute and let you know that unfortunately I figured out that the Paula's Choice sunscreen was making me break out. So I had to stop using it. I kind of mentioned, I think in that video, that I'd gotten a spot here, but I got about 3 more here, 1 up under the eye, and not even normally places I would break out. So I will be sticking with the Ulta MD UV Clear. This definitely has been good. I guess I was feeling a little bulletproof because I hadn't broken out in so long, but apparently you can still find products that'll make you break out. Now on the website, there are reviews of people who say they get blemishes and that sunscreen doesn't bother them, but it just is a no-go for me. So wanted to give you a heads up on that. So anyway, okay, I'll see you next time. Bye.